You've been a special education teacher. I think you're entering your 19th year, but you also are considered higher risk for contracting
Yes.
the coronavirus since you have asthma. Is that correct?
Yes.
Tell us how you feel about going back to school, or the
My
students.
son's a physician, and I will say radiologist at Stanford. And so every time there were rumors and myths, I just called him and said, what are you hearing there? And he never once, not once, said, please don't go back. He knows how much I love my special education students, how much they need those special resources like your speech, my other colleagues provide. The instruction was extremely difficult for my students. A lot wouldn't come to the Zoom meetings. It's just so different. But what I was going to say is I typed the protocols from Springdale Public Schools, and I'm very comfortable with them. They've gone beyond the call of duty. I gave that to my allergist, emailed it to my son, and both of them gave me, with precautions, the ability to go back. And I want to be there for my students and help them navigate through this and make them comfortable to come back safely.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, thank you. Dr. Melanie McGraw-Piasecki from Charlotte, North Carolina, a neonatologist, but also a mom of 3 who I think has been home with the kids, helping them navigate the online world of learning. Could you tell us, both a mom of 3 who's been home with them, but also through your medical experience, how can we learn to safely and quickly return to school?
Sure. My children, I would say, did not have a great experience in the spring, particularly my youngest, who was in first grade at the time. I think the online learning for the young ones, it just doesn't work. And my school, it's a private independent school, recognize that. And when they go back next week, they're sending the little ones back every day, which I think is great. The middle and upper school ones will be back in a hybrid way every other day. And they've incorporated some choice too. So if parents are not comfortable, they're able to do a full online experience. But we're definitely going back as much as they'll let us. In terms of being a pediatrician, I just think the science is so clear that the risk of death or hospitalization for children with this virus is so, so low. But we know the risk of missing school are catastrophic. We probably don't even know how high they are yet, and they cover so many different areas. So I feel like, Mr. President, thank you for your leadership on trying to get students back in school safely. So appreciate it.
And the concept of every other day seems a little ridiculous, right? If you're going to do it, you do it. If you're not going to do it, the concept of going back, even from a management standpoint from the school, every other day seems very strange.
I think the idea is they're going to take half the student body on A days and half the student body on B days. And so they can socially distance in the facility doing it that way. And then if you're at home, you'll be watching it on technology.
Okay, but you'd rather see them go back, period, right? You'd
I would.
rather not see that at all.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Great job. Thank you very much.